Okay. Hi,
Wow, wow.
everyone. Are you seeing us now? Let us know if you're seeing us now. No? Okay,
Mm.
well, let me know if you see us. Anytime you see us, please let us know. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry, guys. What is going on? Okay,
That
well,
is
we've been
funny.
talking for the last 15 minutes to nobody, and apparently we were just talking to nobody. So anyway, sorry for the technical issues. We are back. we're gonna start over our slides. That's what we're gonna do. And let me share our screen today. Welcome back, Luxies, or actually welcome, because I guess you've never seen us. We are gonna just jump right in. Okay, great. Everyone sees us now. I am so terribly sorry. What the heck just happened?
That is funny. Oh my god, I was raving about the collection to
I
nobody.
know. Same. We were just talking, and then
Okay, okay,
nothing's been going on. Okay,
okay.
let's just start over. Well, for
It
me
was
and Kat,
fun.
we're starting over. We're gonna go through the 3 different collections. One is the By the Pool from LV. We'll also do some Prada and we'll do some Gucci. And let's go, Kat. Oh my gosh.
All right, I will have to speed it up a little bit. You know why? Because I'm just gonna say first, this By the Pool collection is superb. It's pretty. It's beautiful, and I'm gonna just go a little bit quicker because we have a ton of
We
slides.
do.
We do, and we want to get through all of them. So I'll just speed up a little bit. But yeah, let's go. The next slide, please.
All right.
All right, so Neverfull, love this collection. It is absolutely beautiful. We did a live on my channel last week where we talked about the things that we feel it's obsolete because of what's happening currently. Logo mania is too big, it's too loud. The collection that came out, this one, is a tasteful version of the logo mania because of the pastel color. It's so light. The one right in the middle, which is a pinky peach,
Yeah.
it is really, really pretty. I actually tried it in store. Oh my gosh. If I was in the market for a Neverfull, that would be the one I'd go for. Even though the price is $1,000 more than the regular Neverfull. Like, oh my gosh, it is a lot. But yeah, like I said, if I wanted a Neverfull, this would be it.
This would be the one. Also, Kat checked out the collection in person, so she'll be able to show you some pictures later of her trying on a few pieces.
Yeah, I'll
But
bring it
yeah,
up close.
yeah, I agree. This collection, even though it's very logo mania, it's done quite tastefully. I love how the color blends in. Screams summer, screams travel. Just very pricey though in general.
Yeah, a bit pricey for, I guess, as compared to the regular pieces. So
Yeah.
this version is the on the go. We love the one right in the middle as well, which is the, how it's so casual, it's so holiday. Just that vibe is, I don't know, it's dressed up and it's it's just done so well, right? This
Yeah.
on the go, 4,300. It is a lot, but it's different. And compared to the Neverfull, you have the additional handle. I love it. I love the color palette. For me, my personal one would be the one in the middle, which is the lighter version. I do like the blue, but it does give me that more louder vibe. So maybe right now my mindset is not for the blue, but I like looking at it. Like it's pretty.
I think because the one in the middle, it's definitely looks good with her white outfit, gold sandals. But I feel like even if you were to wear more darker colors, it would still be okay.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah,
stand
it's
out
so
even more.
neutral. Yeah, just a bit on a tad too expensive side,
Correct.
but such a great travel looking piece of luggage. Yeah.
Okay, both of us love this. This is the Papillon, and it's the reimagined version with the trendy strap with the little additional coin purse. This is sold out. So I was saying earlier, where nobody was listening to me, that all the pieces in this collection, the ones that sold out almost immediately or even before launch, were all the smaller pieces. So the SLGs, a lot of the mini pochettes were sold out. Even this was also sold out because I guess people are still, maybe wanting the smaller pieces. So even though I did say the Neverfull, the On The Go are pieces that I think are very nice, and if you're in the market for them, you should go and get them, people are still not going for the bigger pieces. The essay there, not my essay, but the essay there was sharing that compared to the previous release, where they had a lot of like really loud colors and bright, almost tie-dye, that one, a lot of the large pieces wasn't sold. Whereas for this collection, it's half. So if you're really like an LV lover, you love the pastel colors, you would buy it. But people are still like, so our theory about, maybe slightly obsolete is I still feel it's still there. But the small pieces, this one, gone. They just want it, gone. And it's a mini keeper for the ladies. So cute. Detachable strap. It fixes the issue with the mini Speedy. I love this. And it came out 2 colors. So the one in the little cutout picture, it's a white to peach. And then the picture of the full screen, that is a like a Barbie pink, but not as Barbie doll.
Yeah, of the entire collection, this is the piece that if I were to be able to add to cart and buy it, that would be the one. It's so cute. It's just so different from the rest. And also the silhouette, they brought back the papillon, right? This is kind of like the old silhouette without the strap, obviously. Yeah, just so nice. I would definitely buy this if it was just regular canvas or even just black on point, like the whole thing black. I would totally get it. So cute.
Okay, so this, I have a picture, so later I'll show. I think this is actually really cool. The ombre effect stands out. I don't know, it's actually looks better when worn. It actually looks really nice in the picture, but when you wear it, it's like, wow, this blue, it pops, makes it even more cool. And I was just saying that this price, 3,000, is actually not very much more than the regular, because the regular now is about 2,008. This is 3,000. Like if you like this, again, pastel color, you do like a little bit more of a pop on your multi-pochette, this is a good option. Both of us don't have our multi-pochette anymore. We sold it. But I was also saying that I've still been seeing people wearing it around. I saw a few ladies in town just walking around, and I honestly do a double take because I'm like, man, that's cool. That looks so cool, so in trend and functional, because they were like just fiddling with stuff, and I was like, oh man, that could be me. It could be me.
I agree. I was just telling Kat earlier that I'm using my Twice bag instead now. It's very practical. I still love it, but I just don't have that. I just don't feel that cool factor from when I was using this bag, and I just miss it. I really do miss it. It's a nice bag.
Yeah. Okay. So we were talking here, and then we got
yeah, and then we realized what was going on.
Oh, what happened? Okay. So this bag. Now I was saying that because I guess where I am in Asia, I see a lot of this kind of raffia bags. I really do. I see a lot of it, and it's like $10, $50 depending, right? So when I see this, I'm attracted to this, but I'm not attracted to the type of material that is used, because to me, it's very, 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 very overpriced. But this Petite Noe in this colorway is so yummy. The chocolate with the beige and the way they've dressed it, I like it. I have to admit, I like it. It's unique. It's unique. Yeah. It's different. The LV stands out, but it's in a chocolate way, and it's nice. So summery, so beach appropriate, and I think this is also very day appropriate, like out of holiday, because of the brown. So neutral. The price not good though. Almost $4,000 for a raffia bag. Like, oh.
I know what you mean, Kat. It's one of those things. It always looks amazing when they use a different material. So same thing with Hermes or even Chanel when they recently came out with the little vanity in all raffia. It looks stunning. On its own, it looks stunning. It's just you're thinking the leather version's price versus this, and you're like, I just don't know. I can't bring myself to pay that kind of money,
It's
for
true.
raffia.
And
But
not only raffia, right? Because they've got other materials like satin, velvet, and you're like, because these materials, raffia, if you ever played around with raffia, like I used to play and sit on raffia chairs, when you get like some kind of like a nail, it actually breaks apart and you get all this like, not even fur, it's like broken rattan pieces, and it's not, it can't fix it. So it looks good, but practically for the everyday person,
it's not an everyday bag. Let's
yeah,
just put it this way. It's kind of more of a collectible and obviously very seasonal. Yeah.
That's why in the next picture I use this, because this is a similar but leather. And I mean, whatever it is, leather does last. Leather is really, really has longevity. And this is cute. I actually saw the unboxing or reveal by Mel in Melbourne. She bought both of these bags, but she was trying to keep one of them. I didn't watch the update. Did I watch the update? I didn't watch the update, so I don't know if any of you know which one did she keep in the end. Yeah, she bought both of them because she could not decide, and I could understand why. They are so cute. This is the mini. I forgot the name, but
is it
petite BB? It's a BB.
BB.
Yeah, it's the petite BB size. It is so cute. It has a top handle. It looks good crossbody. The petite no way is larger, so it doesn't really look good crossbody. It looks good as a top, just a shoulder bag, but this looks good shoulder bag, crossbody, top handle. It's cute. The colorway is really nice, and this periwinkle blue, so pretty. However, I have to say, even though I love looking at it, periwinkle blue is a really hard color to match. I think even Mel was thinking about that, and I echo what she was thinking, because this is a nice color, but it's very in between. So you have to be dressed to match the bag. Otherwise, it really sticks out like a sore thumb.
I think unless you dress a lot of white, pink, and it has to be more like the baby pinks, maybe even. Someone that comes to mind, like Lindsay.
Oh, that's right.
Lindy's. She would be able to pull that blue off for sure.
For sure. Yeah. But this is beautiful, and the price is not too bad. Okay,
yeah,
so this
it is not too bad.
Yeah. Compared to the raffia.
Oh yeah. The raffia. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Okay, this is very expensive. All right, this one is a collage of things that I would say don't buy. So I just slammed the whole thing together because, it's like they ran out of ideas and just said, you know what, let's put some beach chair stripes on the twist bag. And I honestly saw I saw the what's that, capucine bags, the one in the red and blue, and then the light blue to blue, light pink to blue in store. It just doesn't go. The bag is so classy. It's unique. Yeah, sure, everything's unique, but I don't know. It's not nice. And the price, wow. Look at that 8. Just look at that 8.
Yeah, I think what okay. So from your collage here, I feel like everything except maybe the second bag. So except that pink green one, everything else just seems like it's not cohesive with the rest of their collection. It's just it's like another collection. I don't know how exactly what you said. Why? Like it's like as if they ran out of ideas and just started
adding the colors to the other bags. Like, okay, well, just dump the tag, the what's that called, the bag charm and put it on the twice and change the color. Okay. And then, oh, we're bored with the ombre. Let's create some beach bags, beach chairs on bags. You know, that beach
Yeah.
or towels, like.
Yeah, very much so. Or maybe that's the inspiration behind it. Who
I
knows?
know, but seriously.
Let us know if you're gonna buy any of these.
Don't.
Aside from the second
I
one,
will-
I really don't know if I would literally consider any of this or even look at it.
Yeah, and I
Honestly.
think what my issue with this as well is the price.
Yes.
Because it's so premium. You are paying for the trendiness of this,
Mm-hmm.
and it's gonna be a very, very specific taste. Like, you have to really love this stripes. You're a stripe person. I'm a stripe person. I like wear t-shirts with stripes and not necessarily want it on my bag. But yeah, that's a huge premium on that. 7,000 to 8,000 and then 5,000 to 6,000, significant.
Yeah, I think that my rule of thumb usually is, if I'm gonna go let's not use invest as the word, buy something that is trendy. I'll try to buy something that is more smaller in price, also, like smaller in size but smaller in price as well, just because it's not gonna be long lasting. So I personally wouldn't go for it. But so yeah, we're gonna continue with also more of the kind of watercolor collection, but in the men's line.
Yes. So they also came out with this, and I love everything. Like, this whole collection is multicolor, because I love multicolor, but in a very like painting. It's so beautiful. We have I follow on Instagram what's his name, Lux Doc Lee, and he bought a few pieces and he wore it on his Instagram. Oh my gosh, I want it. Okay, I want it. I really love this sweater. I don't know, it's fun, it's colorful, it's yeah, if you love art, like I used to paint when I was young in school, and I love to do watercolor. So this is really, really attractive to me when I see it. Some people might say it's so messy, because it's like it's all scattered everywhere. But if you like to paint watercolor, you actually really like the way it's ombre out. I love it. And honestly, the price, 1,009 for a sweater. My t-shirt
really
from
good.
Yeah, my t-shirt from LV, the one which has a check, sometimes I wear it, that was already over $1,000. So you get a full sweater. Men's, I don't know, to me, some of the men's stuff tend to be a little bit cheaper than the ladies. We have a female tax.
Yes, I feel like men's bags, men's ready to wear are on the cheaper side. I think what's more expensive in the men's line is their small leather goods. Maybe not more expensive, but maybe more on par to our prices, to the female side price. Everything else just seems cheaper because you get so much more fabric. First of all, you get a much better, like you get such a usually, you look at their briefcases or even their messenger bags. They're large bags. You get a lot of bag for the money.
Everything,
Yeah.
And you know what? Actually, the men's line is worth looking at moving forward. Did you know that BTS is the ambassador now for LV?
No, I did not.
Dynamite. I don't know how to dance, but dynamite.
I love BTS.
They are, the whole group is the ambassador for LV. Jimin, I don't know. I just looking out as if I know BTS, but I don't. But they're cool, right? Okay, so
they are.
If this scarf, it's a stole. I was surprised at the price. I don't know. I don't really follow how much the prices are, but it's not even 4 digits in a limited edition colorway. If you find that the watercolor, like rainbow color, is too much, they even have a blue version. It's nice. It's fun. Get it from the men's line.
I agree. Something about the, we would just complain about the stripe being too colorful and this and that. But for some reason, when it's done right, it changes your mind. Like it doesn't not just because it's colorful that you don't like it. It has
Mm,
to be done tastefully. And this looks more artsy to me rather than just okay, 4 stripes. Okay, what's that?
correct. I
Yeah.
think, and also it's on and it's on a scarf. So
Yeah.
like Hermes scarves tend to be very
You're right.
colorful. It's
Yeah.
very, very elaborate,
Mhm.
and it's just stand out. So you can wear something which is exactly what the model is wearing, something absolutely plain black, boring, but then you put this beautiful rich colored scarf and it just transforms the whole look, which is why when I saw this, even though I'm like, oh, it's a little loud, but because it's on a scarf, it's okay.
Yeah. I can totally see a female buying this and just draping over in the summer when it's a little chilly at night because the
Ah, I
colors are
want
so
it.
good for that. Yeah.
It's sold out anyway, so
Oh, I thought I was giving you ideas to get it.
forget it. So again, like so you know what people like they go for the ones that just immediately catch them,
Yeah.
and the price is, it's I can accept that price point.
Mhm.
855 for a nice, really limited edition unique scarf.
Mhm.
Nice. Okay. This bag, I think they had another version which is in the multicolor, so the rainbow color. But I find this one to be nice because it's blue, right? So even though the watercolor palette is it's different, but the blue makes it more acceptable. It's not so like this large school children bag and a bag which is full of colors, but has just a nice multiple shades of blue. I like it. The price, I think it's okay because it's a lot of bag. It's a very functional bag. It's a backpack. Not familiar with backpack prices in LV, so when I just do a eyeball comparison to the ones on the female side, this is actually acceptable. Better than the raffia bag at 39.
True, that's true. Um, I feel like this is a little on the higher side for pricing, but still, if you like it,
Mhm.
and this seems like a neutral enough piece that a guy can rock on a daily basis, then it's okay. Yeah, as long as you like it.
This is a collect. Yeah, so I did a
I love
collage of
this.
all the cute things, like the whole small leather good in this watercolor collection. Just look at that small Keepal keychain that's dangling on his belt. Is that not freaking adorable? I swore off back charms. Like I try my best. If I want to buy a back charm, I'll buy a reasonable price one. But this is really something cute. It's a Keepal. Yeah, if you want something from the collection, you maybe find the bags a bit too much, you can actually consider the pochette. The toiletry 26. I think it's called a Voyage in the men's size,
Mhm.
slightly different, but you can get it in this watercolor, which is okay. It's a mini,
Yeah.
clutch bag. You like stationaries? I love stationaries. Maybe something from here would be good. I don't know. I
Yeah,
think this
yeah.
is it's a very pleasant collection to look at. So nice. Okay, I think let's go to the next one. This is something that I say maybe not these. I don't know where these came from. There's this shorts. Like I like the shirt, but when it comes to bottoms, it's odd. So we also
Yeah.
did another luxury live talking about collections. Remember the one where we did with Doraemon
Yes.
and what's that? The other guy?
Um, Loewe.
Yeah, Loewe.
Mhm.
Again, the tops look absolutely acceptable. They're
Yeah.
beautiful. They stand out. But when it comes to bottoms with the same collection, it's just like, maybe not, huh?
I don't know what it is. Maybe we are just your eyes are drawn to colors, obviously, right? But if it's on the bottom, then it just looks a bit weird. It's
Mm.
like not sure how to explain it. It's more visual. It's more about general feeling, or maybe it's just us. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Maybe you guys love. Let us know if you love wearing your colorful leggings. I know
Yeah.
people do that. The thing is, I don't mind them if I'm just working out and I'm at a gym, like that's my outfit. But I wouldn't really wear that as my regular day outfit. I just don't know how I feel about it. Usually my bottoms are more plain, and then the top or the scarf or your accessories or your, to a certain extent, sometimes the bag can be more trendy.
True.
That makes sense.
I can visualize myself with a very colorful top, but I find it really hard to visualize myself with a colorful like bottom.
Yeah.
I tried it. I tried this trend, and I feel very uncomfortable. Like, so again, so this Bermuda, no, it's a skater shorts, and it's not something that I would go for. And then there's this puzzle, which is very expensive. It's $1,000, and they have this $1,600 like bracelet.
Yeah.
And then they have this, not sure what it is. It's like if you know Lil Nas, the rapper, he was wearing one of the anyway, his rapper who's famous now for some kind of Nike shoes. So he wore this like top without nothing, and it like nothing, just this vest thing.
Yeah.
And I guess it's a flex.
I feel like these items you would buy if you're some sort of artist and you're doing a photo shoot, or you're doing a music video
TikTok or something. Then you wear this, make sure your pecs are showing. So it's just hanging here with the pecs. Anyway.
But I just feel like regular people wouldn't really buy this. I personally don't think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much, Kat, for putting together this amazing LV collection. So basically, in general, we do like the LV color by the pool collection. Just a few pieces that are a bit odd. So let's jump into Gucci. Oh my gosh.
Okay, before you start,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say, if I have to step off for a moment, somebody's gonna knock at my door again.
Sure.
I
No
swear.
worries. No worries.
I'm like, dude, I have a package that's coming, and I purposely set it at 3:00, and they just said here, arriving in 30 minutes. I'm like,
oh, no worries. Don't worry about it. Yeah, go open your door. It's fine. So anyway, Gucci's fall winter runway collection. It's an odd one because what they did is, so they have their regular Gucci pieces, which I'm not showing. I mainly took the Gucci's creative director decided to hack this collection with a few of their runway pieces and kind of incorporated Balenciaga's logo, style, and silhouettes into it. And it's amazing. I'm like, it's blowing my mind now. So right now you're seeing right here on the left a look from the runway, which is reminiscent to the Balenciaga Spring 2017. So you're seeing some of the similarities, right? The top, even the little brooch that they put on the where the little ruffling details are, even the leggings. I don't know if you see the boots, but just look at these boots and tell me if it reminds you of what. So yeah, this is one of the looks that was on the runway. Now, why did he do this? Apparently, it's their 100th anniversary fashion show, so it had to be he had to do something special. I don't know. It's his inspiration is to hack this collection. It's not a real collaboration. He just called it hacking and basically use a lot of the Balenciaga's signature style, some of the looks, some of the signature details, and incorporate it into the collection. So on Lifestyle Asia, they said that Gucci actually made history because apparently this collection is going to be talked about for a long time, like many years to come. And in fact, the fact that he sort of, I'm sure he had to get consent from Balenciaga, but the fact that he sort of made this kind of collaboration, this kind of hacking in his collection, basically they're saying that maybe this is the new way of brands collaborating in the future. So I don't know how this is going to work. Look at this beautiful necklace. You have Balenciaga, but towards the end, the G is replaced with the GG from the Gucci.
It's gorgeous, but
it is.
I
How
I
do
don't.
you feel about it?
I
Because
mean,
I actually love it.
I think it's tastefully done. It's
Mhm.
tastefully done, and it's very what's the word? It's like, it's not wild, but it's, well, you used it. You said
Very.
fierce. Very fierce. It's a
Yeah.
fierce collection because it's almost two together, and there's some elements of a more sexy version of Gucci, because Gucci has sort of gone a little bit
Weird, yeah.
weird and hippie. But now,
Yeah.
for this one slot of the whole collection, it's like fierce. It's like, whoa, what happened, Gucci?
Exactly. I was telling Kat because I'm gonna show you. So this look we just saw. I looked at the whole collection. So anything that was just Gucci, I was like, man, I didn't even want to put it on the slides. But anything that was Gucci with the crossover would be Balenciaga, whether it's a silhouette. So on her boots, don't these remind you of the knife boots from Balenciaga? Because they are. And I mean, the top, you could say that that's just like, re-inspiring, and then just putting the stripes for Gucci. But look at this. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm gonna draw your attention to the model in the middle. She's wearing this oversized coat. It's the GG Supreme canvas with the Balenciaga logo on it. I mean, does this not blow your mind or what? Like, to me, I look at this and I'm like, I feel like this is such a cool piece to own if you can get your hands on. I don't know how crazy this will be, but according to the articles that I'm reading, this collection, literally these pieces will be talked about for a long time, and people are going to try to cop these like no tomorrow. Especially, we're talking celebrities, we're talking I don't know, fashionistas who need to dress up. I don't know. I like it. What do you think about this
I mean,
coat?
I think it's nice. I mean, I think it's
very
cool, and it's a logo.
Yeah.
But I'm giggling because, again, let me just repeat. I live in Asia, and
That's true.
I see a lot of this in Chinatown, where I'll see a LV canvas, and then I see CC logos on it. I'm like, did they make a mistake?
I know what you mean, but the thing is, they were okay. So aside from Chinatown, okay, aside from these places, if you in a more like in a city that is full of really dressed up people, or if it's fashion week, can you not picture this being one of those?
So
Yeah.
I can be very, very like what's the word, like a partial. I'm like, yeah, okay, I can see this as like cool, but I can also see it as like, oh, did they make a mistake?
I get it. Yes.
Did
It's
they make
so
a mistake?
true. It's so true. But so on this picture on the left, there's another look that's very Balenciaga, and I want to see if you guys can see it. But I'll show you. Obviously, it's this one. There's this girl on the left. She is her jacket is in GG Supreme logo, but the shape of the jacket,
Yeah,
the Balenciaga signature shoulder and the hip is super
Like-
exaggerated.
I love this.
It's so nice.
Mhm.
And that is why I was saying how when I looked at this whole collection, right, and they were just showing, well, they had the models walk out. So they started with the red jacket. It's just Gucci. They had a few looks, and then once in a while they'll have these Balenciaga crossover, and those are the ones where I'm like, it's like so nice, because this one, the moment you see it, you know this is a Balenciaga jacket, but it's not. It's a Gucci jacket. It's just that they used their silhouette and incorporated it. Same with the boots. They are the very skin tight boots, the knife boots, basically. I think you get the idea. So same thing here. It's just a longer jacket with the two logos in the same jacket. Same here. You're seeing the men's version of the jacket on them. It's so fierce. I mean, actually, the one on the left doesn't have the Gucci logo. It literally is just Balenciaga.
Yeah. But you know, that the funny thing, how I look at it is brands are already copying each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? They how to say it? They copy each other, but they make it slightly different. To me, this is like making it this is like a statement saying that I am copying you exactly the same, and it's allowed.
Well,
But I'm gonna make it. I mean, but we agree on it. You know, we agree on it because now it's a collaboration. So I don't know. I actually like it. Like visually, I think it's really cool. But I'm just wondering, what does that mean in the future where we see certain things that are exactly the same? Now, and not only copied a little bit, you know, it's exactly the same, but in a different brand.
I guess I know what you mean, but they already started doing that a little bit. Even LV, they're doing, you know, LV and Supreme before, and the collection, literally, you don't even see it. It's sold out in minutes. Even if you try to get anything from it, you can't. Like every time there was any of these special collaboration, but nothing as big as two major powerhouse of a fashion.
There's gonna be more. There's gonna be even more of these, like Fendi with Fendi and Dior. Maybe the whole cousins, the whole family will just start playing around with each other because it's like Fendi with Dior, Fendi with LV, because they're all family, right?
Yeah, it'll be so interesting. So we'll see if this actually kind of makes all the brands start going crazy and collaborate this way. This on the right side, you see the Jackie bag, which is a silhouette from Gucci. It's from their archive. But if you look very closely, it only says Balenciaga on, like, the logo says Balenciaga. So it's so interesting. You know, people buy this bag because they love the silhouette, this hobo style from the past. But now you have this version, which is, I don't know, I like it. Okay, so this is super interesting. So on the left, you have this Balenciaga look, very floral from 2017. Obviously, they're using the same silhouette, the very strong shoulder, exaggerated hips on their jacket. But still floral, but they're using the Gucci silk floral on it. And then slapping
I love
on
this actually. I really like this. This to me is, I don't know, the canvas one, because I have a slightly like Asian lens, it just bugs me a bit. But this, when I looked at this, I thought, wow, this is fierce. The shoes, the bag, the everything is just like, I like this. I don't know why. This to me is like, yes.
This like, to me, this is copy, because this is not even their design. The jacket is not their design. The bag is Balenciaga's design, the hourglass bag. The shoes is Balenciaga's design, but they're just putting their own so
take to it.
Yes, so Gucci's signature is their florals. They're very famous silk florals. But everything else, even the logo, Balenciaga. So interesting, but
yeah, this is nice.
Visually very stunning. And in like this last piece, oh my gosh, this is the most stunning of all. This last piece.
Yeah. I love this. I saw she looks, if you watch the video, like they had like a video clip, she looks crazy fierce in this. She's like
so she's wearing this stunning sequin suit. So it's all sequins, but it has both the logos branding, like the logo mania, the Balenciaga and Gucci in Balenciaga fonts. And she's also wearing the knife boots, but in the Gucci Supreme logo. just the silhouette itself is from Balenciaga, but the branding is of a bit of both. And it's all sequins. And oh my gosh, this look is just the most fierce of all. And yeah, let us know how you feel about this collection. He calls it hacking because it's not really a collab. Like, I don't know if it's a real collab, but this collection is coming out. I think it is a fall collection. So it will be available in store eventually. And I wonder how hard or how easy it will be, like whether people are going to be completely all over it or not really. we shall see. But to me, it's, I mean, to me, this looks pretty darn, okay, maybe not this one, but you know, the rest of it is just like, wow, wow,
It's
wow.
the silhouette, I think. I think
Yeah.
the silhouette is the big wow factor here. And I also think it's because, you know, not so sexy and so fierce for a while, that this really looks, whoa, Gucci, what has happened? So yeah, I think this collection is going to sell out. Not sure for the regular person. But maybe if they have t-shirts, I think when it maybe on the, like you say, you know, the slightly more acceptable like price points and you know, a little bit more wearable, I think with t-shirts, maybe with some of the shoes, maybe SLGs, I think those will be sold out. But maybe jackets might not.
Even the bags, actually. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's very interesting. I actually really like this jacket in the middle.
Yeah.
Not saying I will buy it.
The
but
shape, right? It's really cool. I like this whole like.
Okay, Prada. So let's finish with Prada very quickly. So their spring summer collection already out. And this is interesting. I didn't even know. Kat was like, oh, let's also add on Prada because it looks like Nike. I'm like, okay. So let's see what she means by that. So I'm just putting a collage of some of the looks, not all of them. And I'm obviously pulling some of the more odd looking. So to me, the middle looks, to me, I don't know what it reminds you of. First impression, what does it remind you of?
Don't know. Just
hospital
normal
scrubs. Doesn't it? To me, when I saw this, I was like, it looks like scrubs. But a very nice scrubs, mind you. It's just, I'm like, because we were just talking about like, I think not the obsolete, not the last live, but the one prior to that, the one that I hosted, and we were just talking about how we think that, you know, instead of the more serious office business clothing, people are gonna gravitate towards more, you know, leisure, more comfort, relaxed looks. But this to me is very relaxed, so relaxed, and but in a weird way. I don't know. This what does it remind you?
I don't know. It's just odd.
It is odd to me when I was seeing the dress, especially the one on the left. It gives me a bit of the, you know, the Chinese gown vibe.
Yes. I was just thinking that the like a traditional dress, but silk.
Well, except that this doesn't look traditional, which is why it looks weird on the models. But yeah, this is what she was talking about. Nike. I'm like, oh, I totally see it. But this actually goes with the whole thing that we were talking about 2 lives ago, where sweatshirts, which I was saying how people are going to gravitate more towards sweatshirt or business casual or just smart casuals. This would totally be in that category. You know, you're wearing this big hoodie.
It's a very Nike kind of like hoodie, you know, you go to Nike, you buy one of those like windbreaker material sweatshirts with a hoodie over. It
this definitely is the windbreaker.
Where's the windbreaker? Oh, there it is. So, I mean, I think as a whole ensemble, like how they're dressing up, maybe it's not for the everyday, but I feel like when you see this collection in store, and you look at the pieces on its own, like, oh, I like this windbreaker from Prada. It's a flex, right? This is the real millennial world of flex.
Yeah.
So I feel like there will be a market for this because it's Prada, it's unique, it's something that I can wear now, smart casual. But yeah, that's a windbreaker.
Yeah. I know if you're buying individual pieces and incorporating into what you have, it would work. I just don't really understand, say, that dress. And I also don't understand the scrubs in the middle. That's just,
and I don't understand the plaque. This is just something that I just feel like very Superman.
Yeah, very. Yeah. And even the location of the placement of where they put it is so obvious. Right. Anyway, let us know how you feel about it. And this is just the price point of some of these pieces. it's not cheap.
Yeah.
I mean, ready to wear is not cheap, but that's the thing. This dress that we were talking about that looks like a Chinese gown is so expensive, but I'm almost wondering, where do you wear this to? Because it's not classic enough, but it's also not casual enough. It's kind of in between, kind of like in that weird category. These, however, I totally wearable. So I'm more into this than this, in my opinion. So anyway, let's jump right into our live Q&A. How did you guys like the slideshow? We, you know what? I had this really nice intro and everything at first, and I even said it so perfectly and jumped right in. Except that we were not live, so I'm so sorry about what just happened. But anyway, we're here now, so let me go through your questions.
Oh, that was funny. But it's a good thing that we were also on Clubhouse.
Yeah,
we got people. I was like, is everybody coming on Clubhouse? And then I was thinking, okay, there's something wrong on YouTube. And thank you, Clara, because I looked down and I saw Clara's message. She's like, Kat, there's nothing on YouTube. I'm like, what has happened?
Yeah, oh my gosh. Well, we're here now. Okay, so from Autumn, I was wondering about your opinion, ladies. I might be getting a Cartier love ring, and I was curious on your thoughts. Should I get one with or without diamonds? Ah, the $1 million questions. Do you get the diamond or you don't? You have the love ring.
I don't.
You don't?
No, I don't.
I thought you did.
I don't. I don't have the love ring.
Oh, okay. So
I don't. I do want it. I do want it, like in the future. But for me, I will be getting the one without diamonds.
Which thick?
Oh, the thick one, like the regular, to maybe upgrade the wedding band. This wedding band has been on my finger for 12 years. Have I been married for 12 years? No, 10, maybe 10. 10. I don't know. Coming up. I forgot. Like 10 years already. So anyway, I was thinking like maybe one day we will upgrade it and I'll get the love band. It will be the same, like the thickness, the thicker one. I won't be getting the one with diamond because I do find that Cartier with diamonds, it's more expensive.
Yeah.
And with a ring, I tend to move my hands a lot. And I'm not sure whether I will scratch things with my diamonds, because I do find that my diamonds like scratch things. So I just don't want that. Yeah, I don't want that. Plus the price point, I think just gold would be good enough. And it doesn't really sparkle like the love, because it's embedded inside. It's not like a regular diamond where it really shines. So I personally would get it, just the gold.
Okay, yeah, I thought you had it. That's why I asked you first. But I was thinking the same thing. The fact that you're paying so much more, but the diamonds, they don't pop, right? So it's not like you're not really losing much, in my opinion. However, I do know, because I've watched enough review videos, I do know that the diamond version, you actually do get a thicker band, because they have to accommodate the diamond. So you actually get a bit more material. So you are paying more, but you're getting a bit more, like a little bit more. And of course, you're paying for the diamond and for them to set the diamond. So it's not completely a waste of money if you love it. So just try both. I feel like it's so hard for someone else to decide for you. I think Jennifer is giving her opinion. No diamonds, the ring will spin around on your finger anyway, so you can save up for a second one with diamond to stack on it. So yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, but like we always say, we can only give you our opinions. At the end of the day, you have to try it yourself and decide for yourself if it's the right one for you. Yeah. Okay, from Kobe Girl. Is the Chanel Deauville worth it? I love the style, but not sure about the durability of the mixed fiber material. No.
I don't know what's the price now. What's the price now?
I think it's in the high threes.
Yeah, you know, you get a lot of bag.
Yeah, you
I mean,
do.
you have to say that, right? You get a lot of bag for that price. And if you have a purpose for such a big bag, then it will be worth it. And you use such a big bag. So for me, I had the DeVille. I love the style, same as you. I love the whole double straps with the handle. But I actually don't have a use for such a big bag. So I found myself trying to use the bag because I bought it. My version was the material version, and I also had sequins. And you know, I think it does last, but because it's that cloth material, it will get furry, and it will, you know, you will get that, I don't know, piling or something in the future.
Yeah.
You can't avoid it, right? You can't avoid it. Even I had my garden party tote, which is a leather outside, but interior was that material, the cloth material. And because you put your things in, you know, things rub, there's friction, it started to ball a little bit. So yeah, it's durable, but you can't avoid that kind of wear and tear. So don't know whether that helps or doesn't help.
No, I think you said it perfectly because I also own the denim version, so it's not mixed fiber. It's not the same mixed fiber probably that you're looking at right now because mine is really like it's literally denim cotton. I didn't use it much. I used it maybe once to go downtown to my doctor's appointment, and then after my appointment, I just went to the mall. Like I, you know, went to Chanel, looked around, and then I went home. So that was one time, and then the second time I used it, I took it. I just brought a bunch of things, and then I took it to my brother's house, and it sat on the floor until I left. So using it only twice and finding the same issue that Kat found, which is it's too big of a bag in general. So it's not really an everyday bag. Second issue is I'm just worried about the wear and tear that it can have if I used it more because I only used it twice. So there's nothing wrong with it. It was literally brand new, but I can only imagine that the corners will start chafing a bit and start pilling a bit because it's a fabric. And in the end, whether it's worth it, I think price-wise, you're getting a lot of bag. Is it worth it? Maybe not for the material itself. So whether it's worth it for you is if you're gonna use it and you're not gonna mind that it will have these wear and tears. Because it will. The wear and tear will show it. There's no way to avoid it. From Maria, I agree with you, Amy, that I would totally buy the Papillon BB if it was monogram, canvas. The pastel bags are by the Pool collection all look amazing, but too trendy and overpriced for me. But it is a very pretty collection. Like Kat was saying, there wasn't really anything that she didn't like, except maybe the few odd ones. And even as I was browsing and like, because I'm not as big of a fan of Louis Vuitton, but even when I was looking at the collection, the Papillon was just the most special, I feel, that I would personally also buy. From Sonia, have you seen the multi-pochette in
in front?
Oh, okay. Cream and black color. Thoughts? I'm so tempted. I have not, but I think Kat has some pictures that she took from this collection that we just showed you that she can maybe share with you. But I will say, just from online, just because I really like the bag, I really like the Muncie Pochette in general. It's just such a cool vibe. It's very 2021. Yeah, it's just the whole vibe, I think.
Okay, since I'm here, so this is one of the pictures.
Love it.
It's so pretty. I love it. It looks much better, and the vaquera is pre-patina a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not the best at posing, but here we go.
Yeah, we can see how it looks on you, definitely. Yeah.
Focus.
It's such a good style. I don't know what it is. Is it the pouch? Is it the strap? Is it the both together? There's just something about it.
Yeah. Let me see. I don't have a picture of the empreinte, but I did see this. I saw this.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one is already the more decent one.
Correct. But yeah, the empreinte. I don't know. I think it's more expensive as well.
Yeah. Yeah. If we didn't have all these other things we want to buy, you know, like Hermes pre-spend, maybe. From Clara, I like the jacket. She was referring to the Gucci Balenciaga, but it's too much logo. The collar is very reminiscent of their open kimono tops and jackets.
Oh.
And from Maria, the Gucci bamboo twist lock on the bags, totally retro. Yes.
Love it.
Oh, from SY, or C. I don't know how you would pronounce it. I just bought the Muse pochette in empreinte in both colors, intending on returning one because I couldn't decide which, the cream or the black. Yeah, sometimes you just have to try them both.
Try both, yes. I actually tried the empreinte. I didn't take a photo. They had the empreinte with the cosmetic. I don't know what is it called. The one that Gina has. It's the one that goes around.
Vanity PM. Yeah.
So they had it in store. They had the tortoise color, and they had the black. I actually tried it. I don't know. I think I would go with the black. The lighter color on in empreinte look a bit dull, but the black does pop a bit. I don't know. So it's a nice material and definitely more hardy.
Just go with whichever looks the best on you, since you already have both on you. I mean, empreinte is such a good leather. Because I have my black twice and it's worn so far so good. At one point it was my everyday bag, not anymore, but still it's one of those things that I will never get rid of, because even though it doesn't stand out, it's very muted, but it's such a practical material and also the style. So even the Muse pochette, they're just pouches. You can wear them together, you can wear them individually. They're just so practical. From Joyce, I feel like they called it hacking to make it sound cool and interesting for marketing. Maybe, yeah, you're right.
Hacking, I'm gonna hack you. And it's such another word, like flex, like flex.
From Amanda, I spilled my tea in the hospital scrubs.
Caught me off guard, like what?
You really didn't see it? Because that's the first thing I saw.
Actually, you know what it looked? In my head, it looked like something that it's very when I go to Thailand, when I visit, like let's say like Jim Thompson, the kind of silk clothes, they give me that look of very it's not traditional, but just very everyday, like something I would see my mom wear, but of course in 3-4 times larger sizes. It's just so like, silk top, silk pants, same, one color. But when you say scrubs, I was like, okay,
yeah, because they're not, they're not very tight fitting, but they're tight enough. And then the pants are kind of relaxed. So that's how scrubs look like. Okay. From Seaside, Joyce, my head is telling me black, my heart is telling me beige.
Absolutely.
Leaning towards the black. Such a hard choice, right?
It's like when I choose between colored bags, I always think of like, oh man, I really love looking at the lighter color. Like it's my heart saying, wow. But the logical brain is saying, girl, you take the black.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. The logical you always go with the black is always a good idea. Okay, from Maria, Prada, Raf Simons. The menswear is so much more elegant. The women's wear feels super deconstructed, recycled materials. Not Muchia at her top of the game.
Wait, I thought Ralph Simmons is doing the ladies collection as well.
I guess Maria knows better. I actually don't know. Also from Maria, the crazy side of Prada will probably sell out in Tokyo. Yeah, totally agree. Like those sweatshirt looks, totally. I think they are probably gonna be their better, more popular items. I feel anyway. If I was someone who buys a lot of ready to wear, I would go for that.
Yeah.
Amy, I know you love your Mitsuba shed. Have you checked out the new on point leather? I got the black one, did a review, but want to know your input on the piece. Okay, so I have not tried it, but yeah, I know a lot. Ever since it came out, I was like, wow, this is you're just playing with my mind now. I just sold it to a wonderful subby. She loves it. And I'm so happy that it's going to a great home because I have other things I want in my, but I have to say I miss it so much. Like the style is just so good.
So fun. Oh, we gotta.
Oh, thank you, Amanda, for the super sticker. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, from For the Love of Bags. Did you ladies hear that Hermes is having Mother's Day event? No, I did not. But the thing is, these events, they don't, I don't think they happen everywhere because I don't know if it's the pandemic, but last year, I think it is because of the pandemic. Last year when they had, because usually you get the Hermes sale every year, right? We didn't have it last year in Vancouver because they just shipped everything to Toronto and they just had one big sale over there. So I'm not sure if they're going to do it. Like if there was a Mother's Day event, I'm not sure they would do it everywhere. That's what I'm trying to say. And plus the cases here are climbing. We're getting another variant. It's not looking good. Yeah, there's not going out.
I'm trying to look for that photo.
Sure, go ahead. Any thoughts? Yeah, any thoughts on the Coach Tabby pillow bag? I think, yeah, Kat showed me it.
Yeah, I saw this on another Instagram. His Saya. He used to be one. He used to be a lot on YouTube. So I follow him on Instagram. He posted this giant XXL pillow.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And you can actually order this bag. This is not the regular. This is the XXL customized. It's so cute.
You know what? For a trendy piece, trendy because of the size, I totally get it. Yeah. It's fun, and Coach is reasonable. It's not. You're not gonna break the bank as badly as you would with if it was LV doing it or Chanel doing it, right?
A Chanel bag at this price, I think the Chanel has a bag like that, like this large one.
Yeah,
this is Coach hacking.
Yes. Oh, Coach. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but Coach is always hacking.
Yeah,
they are hacking as in copying. Yeah. They are, because their totes, they totally look like the Neverfull. There was a while a lot of even your wallet, it's the LV's compact wallet.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I said this whole collaboration, this hacking is, the imitators are laughing at the back. They're like, we've done it already, 30 years ago. We've done it already. We've been hacking you all the time. Yeah. But fine, you're making it official, so you're late, but okay. Anyway.
But making it official does change the game, though. It's kind of like two already well-established houses or brand working together or having an agreement together. Mm-hmm. It's like as if me and you were collaborating, right, on this live show, but that's great. But if someone were to like, I don't
Hack
know,
us.
yeah, hack us and talk exactly what we just talked about and like, you know what I mean, then that feels a bit weird, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
But anyway.
anyway.
But anyway, this is actually Coach. Coach should do collaborations with all the luxury houses because they've been doing it anyway. Might as well make it official.
Yeah. Okay, from Joyce, all jokes aside, from Joyce, I got the Love wedding band last year for my 5th year anniversary. 10 years together. I wear it stacked with my wedding set, and yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
And I kind of did something similar, which you'll see. Not saying anything more. Okay, thoughts on VCA? Will you get anything from there? I think we talked about Van Cleef a few times. I personally haven't shopped in person yet, but I have my eye on maybe a couple of pieces, except that they're very small. I just really like their Sweet Alhambra, the all rose gold version, either the necklace or even their bracelet. I just feel that they're very sweet because I saw them on Gina a few times. She has a couple of them representing both her children, and they just look so sweet on her, you know. So not buying them anytime soon, just because I don't really need. I'm not in a rush or anything. What about you, Kat?
I like looking at it. And if I were to get something, I would also get the Sweet Alhambra because I did try the little like butterfly, which I like. If they ever come out with the full solid gold versions, that would be something I would consider, like the small butterfly, which has that goulature.
Wait, don't they have it already?
No, they have it, but it's a bigger version. Like they have it in the not the sweet. I think the sweet is like really small.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Yeah, it's tiny.
Yeah.
They don't have that in that goulature, like that shaved gold look. They have it slightly bigger. I do like that. If I were to get something from VCA, it would be the shaved gold, that goulature thing, in a necklace or a bracelet. But I wouldn't get the ones with semi-precious stone. And because of my lifestyle, I tend to just wear my jewelry, and I'm not so careful where, you know, sometimes you wash your hands, you get it wet. So with the semi-precious stones, some of them you need to be more careful. Water, oil, moisturizer, and also I'm not that careful. So I want to be like just wearing my gold and just not worry about it.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna also just get the full gold version, just because. I mean, I like the mother of pearl. I even like the what's the red one called? Carnelia.
Carnelian, yes.
But yeah, just gold. So make it simple and not have to worry about wear and tear. Actually, C is having a. She says, I have a few pieces from VCA. I wear my Sweet Alhambra bracelet the most. Never take it off. They say it's not durable because of the stone, but so far I haven't had any problems. Oh, okay, that's good to know.
Good.
Yeah.
I follow another Instagrammer, Kim Curated. So she was sharing some of, because she has a lot of pieces. So she had one piece where the mother of pearl has sort of like shrunk. I don't know how to say, like shrunk away from the corners of the gold.
Right.
You can get it replaced. And of course, the replacement is not so expensive as the whole bracelet. But still, I saw it and I was like, it shrinks.
Yeah.
It got me a bit concerned. But it's good to know that you don't have any issues.
Okay, from Virginia. A few weeks ago, I asked if I should get the Lindy or the Kelly pochette. I listened to you, got the 26 black and gold Lindy. I'm loving it. Thanks to Clara as well. She put the seed in my mind, in my heart. Yes.
Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh, so nice. Your combination, black with gold.
Yes, congrats.
Congrats.
Okay, what are your thoughts on the rose gold versus gold Cartier love bracelet? I heard the rose gold eventually turns gold, so it's like you get 2 in 1. Exactly my thoughts. Plus, when it depends on your skin tone. Like, even though me and Kat, we look like similar on videos sometimes, but we still have very different skin tones. I mean, I'm pretty yellow. Okay, I think now this is the right skin tone because the camera plays tricks on you sometimes. I'm pretty yellow, and like in Chinese they call me Chang, 即係好青啊. Very
Very green. You're very
I am.
green.
No, like without the blush and without the concealing, I just look very pale. And I mean, I just did a get ready with me video. You guys saw how I was at the beginning. I'm just very like I don't have that youthful like rosy cheek. Just like the very
You're very porcelain. No, but you just think you're green though. You're just fair. You're
that's
fair.
what my mom says.
You're green.
You know why? Because okay, I will give you another example. The reason why I'm green is because I'm anemic, and so me and my brother, because my brothers are very fair too. But when we stand with each other like side by side, even though he looks very fair, like fair as in like his skin is very light, but he has more of a pink undertone. You can see the life underneath, whereas mine is not. Okay. I just look pale and green. Anyway, just to say that everyone's skin tone is slightly different, no matter how similar they can look on camera or in person. Even me and my brothers, we look different. So you have to try it on. And when I tried on the rose gold and the gold side by side, naturally you can tell which one looks best on you. It's possible that both looks good on you, so then you literally can choose anything. But I saw enough videos of wear and tear that the rose gold eventually turns more yellow. So yeah, you actually get the best of both worlds. What is your stance on it? Have you tried?
I somehow look good with yellow.
Mm.
I've tried the rose gold. It's nice. It still looks good on me. But I don't know. Yellow still pops more on my skin tone. But it's different with Hermes. Hermes uses a lot of rose gold, and their rose gold is slightly more. Is it more yellow? It's a little bit more yellow. It's not as pink
Really?
it's not as pink as Cartier's rose gold. Yeah, it's slightly different. So you should bring your pieces to Cartier and compare. I mean, Cartier and Hermes to compare. There's the yellow, the pinkness is slightly different.
You know what?
I can't remember which one is more pink.
Yeah, I should compare maybe because with a ring, because I was comparing my rings and I almost thought that the Cartier was more yellow. But I think that's the thing though. I feel like the ring is more yellow than the bracelet. So I don't know if maybe the bracelets are different. And I also tried, interesting, I also tried their regular size love. And even the shade of rose gold is different than the slim one. So I feel like it also depends on the piece too.
That's right.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I recall right now, like I need to have a Cartier rose gold to remember, but I feel like the Cartier rose gold is more pink than Hermes.
Okay.
I think so. Maybe people who know both can correct me. One of them is more pink.
Okay. Yeah. But I do actually remember trying also the regular size. I don't know if it was side by side. That's the thing. It was such a hectic thing. Like you just stick your arm inside and they put something on your arm. I don't remember if it was side by side, but I just remembered that even the tone of rose gold from different pieces, like style of pieces, slightly different. Yeah. Okay, from Joyce. Kat, if you had to restart your fine jewelry collection, what are the first 3 pieces you would buy?
Ooh, okay. If I had to start all over again, okay, I think I would still go with the love bracelet first. So that one, I think I made a good choice. Second piece that I would get, I think I would have just gone for my JUC bracelet. because my
Ah.
second fine jewelry piece was my Cartier JUC Love Ring.
Okay, right.
No, sorry, not love ring. Sorry, JUC
JC
ring.
ring.
JUC
Yeah.
ring with diamonds, and I bought the ring version because I wasn't sure if the nail design suited me.
Mm.
So I thought get the ring first.
Yeah.
And honestly, I do love the ring. I think it's very cool and all, but yeah, I should have just gone for the big guns. Save me that chunk and just gone with that. So that would be the second piece. Then the third piece, I think the third piece I would get a ring.
Would you go for the
thinking,
love?
I'm not sure because I actually bought the Chanel rings.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I have Chanel rings as well. Do I love it more than my Cartier ring? That's hard. It's hard to say. I do. I really, really love Cartier. I think they make amazing pieces. Their quality is wow. You get gold, huh?
Yes,
you get
yes.
gold. So I think I would, between the two rings, I would go for a ring for my third piece. I think I would, then maybe I would go for the JUC ring. Yeah.
Oh, you would go for JUC ring before love ring? Ah, I don't see you wear your JUC ring that often.
I know, right?
How come?
I do wear it. I do.
Okay.
But I don't know why every time I start to film, then I forget.
That is the opposite of me. So also she was, Joyce is asking if I would do the same or do differently since I just started. Well, I actually started with one Hermes ring. So just counting like very premium luxury fine jewelry. I started with my CDC ring and then I went for this and this. I think I would still do the same. It's quite recent, so like honestly, I don't know if I would change my mind a year later, but I feel like I would do the same because of all the rings from Hermes, CDC is my favorite. I just trying all of them. CDC is my favorite one. I still liked a few other ones, but the CDC is top one. For the bracelet, the small is also. I mean, I waited long enough to know what I want, I think. And the fact that I feel like anytime I wait so long before taking the plunge, I'm usually quite sure of my decisions and that chances are I won't regret it. I probably would still go with the size 15. And this ring I also love. Like, I honestly cannot say enough good things about this ring. I think in my review, you guys will hear it again, is that usually when I'm at home, I don't wear any jewelry. So now I'm only wearing the love because I don't take it off. And this one, I've gotten used to it. But with rings, I don't wear anything. I don't wear any necklaces, earrings, nothing, right? This is the only ring that I'm also wearing all the time at home. It's weird because other rings, they annoy me. Like if I'm doing something, if I'm washing the dishes, I just know it will get all scratched on the bottom, right? I can't. But this one, because it's so thin, this is the slim version of the JUC, so thin. And the fact that this one is actually a bit loose on my fingers, I just needed to accommodate my joint. But aside from that, once it's on my finger, it's actually loose. So it doesn't feel like it's always gripping, like constricting my blood vessels, nothing like that. It's just very, very comfortable. Almost don't feel like it's there, which is why I have so many good things to say. And plus it looks cute. I mean, it just looks cute.
It's really good.
Yeah, so I would probably do the same. I would. And I want more.
Please down the slope.
Oh my gosh. You know, the only saving grace is that it's really hard to get an appointment here. And so it's not that hard. It's not that easy to spend money here. Okay. From SCB, click H or the lock shaped one. Lock shape. What lock shape? Oh, you mean Kelly? I think you mean Kelly. I wonder why Hermes is more famous than the lock for the bangle. Okay, I think she wonders why the click H is more famous than the I think you mean Kelly, right? Would that be too much? Just wondering. Let's say you have the H mules and the belts. Okay. Is it too much H?
It is. Like if I imagine like I have a H belt, I have H this, I H on my shoes, and I have a H on my head. It is actually it's like okay, good, we know.
I think when you first buy into a lot of that's my experience, that whenever I start buying into a brand, and especially because I'm being a bit more conservative at first, I usually buy the more louder logos because I'm like, oh, I want people to see it, or I want me to see it at least, right? But as you progress and you are really like trying to make everything go together, especially if you're mixing brands, because eventually you're not just going to own things from one fashion house, you're going to own from different fashion houses, and to dress them together sometimes it's hard if everything is about logos, which is why at least I tend to buy the more logo stuff at first, but then you start buying more of the muted things, more subtle, maybe just plain leather, maybe just a little detail, like little logo, like not super obvious. And I think that's what Kat means too. Eventually it will be too much, even you will feel that way, which is why a lot of people, I feel, when they start growing their collections, they wear less of what they bought initially. So I hope this makes sense. With the Kelly, you don't see any branding necessarily, which is why it's more subtle. And I think that's probably why it's also so sought after. And it's good to mix and match.
It's nice to mix and match. Like I think there was one day I was going out like a few months ago, and I wanted to wear all my favorite pieces, right? So I was going to wear my LV t-shirt, which had LV here, and I was carrying my jumbo Chanel bag. Okay, then I don't have any like expensive pants. I just want normal shorts. Then I had like shoes. I think I was wearing I think it was my H shoes. I can't remember, but I had variety of brands. Then I had my Cartier watch. So I stood back and I said, wow, that's a lot. That's just, if I wanted to put everything together, I just felt like I'm a walking signboard of at least 5 logos. And I really had to remove it because I just couldn't. It was too much, which is why I thought I love my H t-shirt, because it's loud, but there's no like LV there. And I wanted to carry a nice bag, and I thought, okay, I'll carry my my toolbox, which has no logos. And somehow I just feel like there is a little bit of something. But if I put all like Chanel, LV, Fendi, it's a lot. Even I felt a bit like, no.
You just have this overwhelmed feeling of yourself, because who cares what others think, right? It really does not matter at the end of the day. But yourself, you might look at the mirror and feel like, okay, then hold on.
What are you doing? Don't go out of the house like that.
Just take off a few and then put back some. That's how I feel about some of the more logo stuff now too. When I wear, say, like a Balmain t-shirt, they are still one of my best t-shirts. Like, they last and everything. They're really nice to wear, but unless I'm also wearing everything else plain, it's hard to match so many different brands together. Yeah. Okay, from In the Midst, what's your thought about the upcoming Palm Springs mini in the Empreinte leather? I did not know that.
Let me look
wow.
Let me look for it.
Wow.
Empreinte.
Wow. I would love it because I already love the bag. I don't have it, not by choice though. I don't have it anymore. Like I don't have the bag anymore, but not by choice. So I think I would love it. I would be all over it. I hope the price is not too crazy, which I think it would be. But you know what? I'm always surprised that on point pieces are not always that much more though, which is good. I like that. So hopefully.
I don't know if this is the one. No, it cannot be. That's ugly. I'm trying to look for the Palm Springs Mini. Is it this? It is.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, let us know if I
Yeah.
found the right picture.
And I also want to just say a shout out to For the Love of Bags. Thank you so much for the super sticker.
Yeah,
thank you. Okay, from Danny. Hi, Kat. You have a couple of Birkins already. Will you get a third one? or will you get a Kelly next?
I want to get a Kelly next.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think 3, but I never say never, but I do somehow feel in my heart 3 Birkins is way too much. It's it's a lot. I think it's nice because I carried my Birkin a few times already, not a couple, but a few times already. And I remember telling my essay, I said, oh, this color is a bit boring, black. I think I need another color. But I was obviously hinting for a Kelly. But I can imagine why people carry more than one color. They have several colors of the same bag because they love the bag so much. I love my Birkin so much. But just one color is very little. Like you just want to have one more color maybe. So never say never. But maybe if I get the opportunity, the next bag would be a Kelly 25. Kelly 25 in a pop of color.
Yes.
Oh,
can't wait.
I have to wait. There's no money.
Actually, I can't wait for mine. Seriously, I'm like,
oh my god, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You just can't stop carrying it.
I'm gonna be crazy. Like literally, I feel like I think I can only imagine the feelings when you guys got yours. Yeah, it is a struggle to wait and not know. But yeah, I'll play the patient game and the whole thing. Yeah. It's a matter of time. Okay, from Maria, how is the wear and tear on your LV Twice bag? I just bought the On The Go PM in black. Super cute, discreet, love the leather so much. My first time having on-point leather. So congrats with the bag. Actually, I really love the PM size.
Yeah.
The PM is cute. It's like a little, I don't want to say Birkin, but it's like the same shape, right? It's sort of squarish. I don't have any bad things to say about my On Point Twice. It's really one of those is it unexpected? Did I unexpected it? Here's what I'll say. There are so many issues with LV and Chanel. Craftsmanship, tarnishing of the the hardware for no reason, just weird, like uneven shape.
Yeah. What? Okay. I just had to remember that point when you said the unevenness. I'm gonna point that out later. Sorry, continue.
Sure. Just so many things, right? So when I got my Twice and it was perfect, literally perfect. The stamping was deep. The leather looks good, everything. And the fact that I've had it for so long. And like I said, at one point, it was my everyday bag. And I don't baby it because it's such a robust leather. It's such a robust material. It's just one of those things where I'm just so glad I have one of the nicer, don't have any issue type of bag with LV. And it happens to be On Point, which is like, I don't know, it's amazing. I just love this leather. I mean, I don't understand why they don't make more of this style. Why did they discontinue it? Because it's so nice. Talk about being muted and being able to incorporate this bag. You don't have to think about whatever else you're wearing. If you want to wear logo, go ahead, because this bag is so like, you don't have to worry about clashing. So I love it. I think you're gonna love your bag too. So yeah. You were gonna say something
Okay, I
about
wanted something about the quality. So let me just, okay, I'm not sure if I could. Okay, so this is the Neverfull from the new collection. I didn't want to be so obvious, but you know, this where the vaqueta is stitched onto the canvas.
yeah.
It looks straight in this picture, but when I like, you know, when you hold the two corners of the bag like this, it's a wave.
Oh,
So
why?
I
Why did they do that?
yeah, I'm not sure if you, yeah, it was like it's a, because right now the bag is sort of like bent a little bit, but if I were to just straighten the bag like this, it's not they didn't cut the canvas straight. They didn't cut the canvas straight. So when they sewed the vaqueta on it, the vaqueta was sort of like a little bit like this. I was so
Oh my gosh.
shocked. I was
Yeah.
so I was there. Obviously, I couldn't I couldn't ask the essay like, could you hold the side of the bag? But I saw it and that is my first time ever really assessing the bag in such detail. It never even occurred to me, but because I remember you were saying that, you know, there's a lot of issues, so I really just stood there and looked at all the stitches and said, oh, the stitches look nice. And then I took a double take at how that vaqueta was added on top of the canvas. I was like, that looks kind of strange. And then I just straightened it. I was like, oh my god, that's obvious. But it's not obvious if you're carrying it. It's obvious if you inspect the bag.
Right. But
yeah,
you know, at these prices, and especially that limited edition at over $3,000, how can the person making that not notice it? I mean, unless because you're doing it so much that you just keep going. Because I think if I were to sew something, I would notice it right away if I made a mistake.
It's like the hemline, right?
Yeah.
The stitch part. Yeah.
Yeah. It's I don't know. Yeah, gotta be careful and really look at your really inspect the pieces nowadays. It's so unfortunate because we still love these brands. We will still buy them, but yeah, just you can't trust every single, like I don't trust anyone except myself. I have to look at it. I have to look at it, inspect it first. Okay, from Nicola Pau, Kat, how do you like your CDC gold bracelet? Amy, you like your CDC ring? Yes, I do.
I love it. I did a video talking, like sharing it, and I said that I have actually been wearing it, and I like to wear it on my bare hand, which is my left hand. I don't wear anything on this hand except my watch because I am a left-hander. So when I write, it's kind of annoying. So when I know I have a free day that I'm not using this hand, then I love wearing this bracelet on this hand. And I just find that it's more on its own. It's very elegant. It's sort of like a pretty bracelet compared to my other hand, which is everything, you know, just like chunky rough here. This one is sort of like my elegant hand.
I was watching your video on repeat. Like I always had to go back to when you were showing it. I wish that you were showing it longer, like literally flex in front of the camera because I had to go back. I kept on trying to see if I can imagine myself on my arm also, but my other arm, since I have this now on this arm, because at the end of the day, I did say that I chose Cartier over Hermes because I just love that they have more sizing options. But I still think about it. Like I still think about the bracelets from Hermes because, you know, Cartier is nice. You get the gold, you get it's like really substantial. You feel it, and they're really nice too. Like they're really nicely made. But at the end of the day, there's something about Hermes that's very intricate, like the details on it.
It's elegant as well.
Yeah. So I still think about it, and I'm sort of Yeah, I'm trying to like looking at yours, like keep like looking at that same place when you were like showing your arm. Like so I had to go back all the time to look at that arm, like look at your arm and try to imagining on mine.
Have you tried
Yeah.
it? Have you tried
I
it?
tried the CDC.
Ah, it is loose though. Like I did say
Yeah.
that it does spin, right? It
Yeah.
does spin, but because I sort of treated it like a bangle,
Mm-hmm.
so it was okay. And because there's nothing else on this hand, even though it was spinning, when I move my hand, it still feels okay. And I'm not always moving my hands, right? So let's say I'm walking, it will just fall nicely at my wrist, at my bone here. So it's nice. It's only when you start to lift your hand and it starts to move, that's when it becomes a bit like, oh, it's rolling.
Yeah.
But other than that, actually, it's okay. But anyway, but it is loose lah, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why I was like, that's why I had to watch it again and really consider it as another option, because when I got this, I wanted it to be a 24/7 type of bracelet, and I didn't want it to move so much because I am actually wearing it on my dominant hand now, and I want it to be staying in one place and not I don't have to worry about so much wear and tear because I'm constantly wearing it. So if I were to buy the Hermes, I would consider it almost as a occasional bracelet, just like what you said. You only wear it on days that you're not gonna, be constantly typing and doing things. So I am considering it from that point of view myself as well.
It's interesting that you're saying that you wear your on your dominant hand. Actually, my right hand is my dominant hand. Even though I am left-hander, I do everything with my right hand.
Oh,
strange, right? So when I cook, or
yeah.
when I grab things, my right hand is my stronger hand. I will pick up things, I carry weights, everything. So this is the hand that I actually wear my hardier pieces and I never take it off. Whereas my left hand, even though it is my writing hand, that's the only thing I do with it. I write.
That is so interesting.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'm slightly ambidextrous.
Yeah.
So all the softer things where it's, maybe I'm, my makeup is my left hand or my right hand. I can use both hands when it's delicate things. So writing, eating with my chopstick. But if I need strength, this hand is useless. Yeah. It's like, I can't carry anything with this hand.
That is so weird because I do the opposite. I do all the strong stuff with my dominant hand, but everything else, I always hold the phone with my left hand. I'm always, I guess because I use this to browse and no, I actually always hold the phone with my left hand. What else do I do with my left hand?
So you do your delicate things with your left hand?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, same. But I'm left-handed, so I'm a bit like, oh, what happened to you, cat? Something wired at the bottom top there.
No.
No, it's just, I think it's because it's habit. From young, my whole family is right-handed.
Yeah, they make you do stuff.
Yeah, so they make me do, play basketball, like with my right hand. So you train when you're young, but it's just naturally born as a left-hander. So when it comes to chopstick and writing, even if they try to make me do this, I just can't. So they gave up. But everything else, when I live and I see my brothers play badminton with right hand, I'm like, I guess that's the right way. Play golf, this side. So it's odd.
Yeah. No, I think you guys have it. It's Asian parents. Like my brother too, he's left-handed, and my parents always try to change him, but they don't do this anymore. Like people nowadays don't do it. And the fact that it's funny because him, his wife, and his baby boy are all left-handers. Yeah, it's so cool. I love that. Okay, Christine L. What would you recommend as an easy to use crossbody bag that you can wear to run errands on the weekends, etc.? That won't go out of style. Wow, there's so many though. So many. Yeah, the Twice, except that it's already discontinued. They do have like similar styles now. It's kind of just like pouches with a detachable strap. But I actually want to say your bag is really good, your Longchamp.
Yes, yes.
Because
I
to
need to do a
me,
short video for it, like a
yeah.
YouTube short, because somebody asked me to do a what's in my bag
Yeah,
for
yeah,
my
yeah,
long
yeah.
jump. But there's not much bag to do a full video. So
Oh yeah,
okay.
then shorts are perfect. They're just under a minute. But I feel like with bags that are errand bags, it doesn't need to be super elaborate. It doesn't even need to be trendy. It can be, but the other option I was thinking is the Muzi pochette, just because I like it. But honestly, they don't have to be super special. It's just an errand bag, right? So there's actually so many. I would probably go with LV if you want more mainstream because they have a lot of
Prada.
crossbody. Oh, actually, yeah, the Prada re-edition is a good one. I have my eye on it, but I'm just holding my brakes. Spent too much money already, so.
But the Prada, if you like the multi-pochette design, I actually really like the Prada. So Clara has the Prada version,
Mm-hmm.
and it actually fits so much more than the multi-pochette. Like it has more flexibility because it's nylon, and it's cheaper, much cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
if you want a branded branded piece.
Yes. I'm noticing that we're nearing the end of our, well, we're supposed to be 2 hours, but anyway, because of that commotion. But we are close to 10 p.m. now, so we are gonna maybe end with this question from For the Love of Bags. Any Hermes items that you ladies are eyeing? I'm considering the CDC ring. Yeah. I wear the Justin Clou, the love ring on my right hand, and on my left, I only wear my wedding ring. So I want another ring on my left. Uh-huh.
I wear my JUC and love on my right. So you have everything on the right side, and then left is only your wedding band.
Yeah. So basically the exact same thing that I'm doing. I have my Justin Clou and my, well, I would wear my CDC on this hand. So the 2 rings, and then just my wedding set here. Well, are you eyeing anything else at Hermes?
I might have something.
Yeah.
Which y'all will just have to wait.
Same. I already just filmed it earlier, so it will come very soon. My
I'll have
videos.
to wait next week.
Yeah, mine's next week too, but it's just it's coming. I have to edit it and everything. So I do have. Should I at least? Are you gonna?
No, I'm not
category? No. Okay, never mind.
We'll just give hints, because it's like our Luxies. We may have some reveals next week.
But actually, from Hermes, the thing is, I'm always eyeing something. But like I said in a previous live, just because I'm eyeing them doesn't mean they have stock. A lot of times, you're gonna see. I talk so much in that video because it was such a long story of. I pre-ordered something, so I expected it, but in the end, still didn't get it. Because they allow me to pre-order because they're supposed to have it, but in the end they still don't have it. So that's one of those things where you just it's best to buy it when it's in stock. Which is why I almost never, because I was told to give a list to my essay. Like I have all these recommendations from you guys and tips. I try, but it never works for me because I feel like the stock situation here is real.
Let me find
always
that photo.
Yeah, okay. They're always out of stock. Okay. And I don't know if it's me or if it's the policy in general, but they don't really hold stuff. If you want them to hold something, you prepay. You pay it. You have to put a deposit, like not just the deposit. I actually prepaid in full for the item that I wanted, and still in the end, couldn't get it. Even though I was told it was available, it was available. So it's one of those things where you, for me, it's whenever I go, I have an idea of what I want to look at and browse. And I usually, if I like something, I will buy it on the spot. Like, I'm not going to think about it because I know it's not going to be there. But if it's not available, like if whatever I wanted is not available, I just move on, because I feel like to put a deposit, to not know when it's going to come in, and if it happens again where in the end it's still not going to come in, then I'm just wasting my time, I feel. And just, yeah.
That's what happened to me with my LV book.
Right.
So yeah, I paid a deposit. I mean, it's not a lot of money, but for a book is a lot, right? It's like under $300.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, okay, fine, I'll pay a deposit. It'll come. I waited 6 months.
Yeah.
And it never came. And I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So it's not that I have taking back the refund will get me a lot of things, but I just got a little annoyed, like, because I don't like, well, why did you make me pay a deposit, but you don't bring it here? So yeah, I can understand that feeling of like, if it's not coming, it's not coming, fine, don't forget it.
Yeah, I just move on to the next.
Yeah. So anyway, I want to show this picture because I did go to Hermes. Ella's got it right. I went to Hermes last week or this week. And oh my gosh, the stock is terrible. I want to get a twilly, okay, for my Birkin. I have one side only, so something to match. And this is the stock that they have. My estate took the tray out and he said, we have these two. We have these two. And I said, is that a joke? Like, no, it's not a joke. We had 3 last week. One was sold. I was like, oh my God, what's going on?
Yeah, it's so sad.
It was so sad. I had to take a photo of it. The years and years that I went to Hermes, you would see like a stack of twillies. Like the whole tray is like, they're each overlapping each other. And now it's just 2.
Yeah, I know.
Oh man, it's so bad. It's so bad. But yeah, anyway, I did go there. So I did do a little bit of shopping. And that video it's coming.
Have you filmed it yet?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I'll film it today. Today I'll film it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So it's really coming. It's coming. So next week, you're going to have 2 unboxings from just, between me and Kat, and everything H. So as long as you're not tired of H, and as long as you're not tired of listening to what happened, then...
Oh my God, so many H unboxings. Oh my God, I'm so sick of it.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you don't have to click on it, and even after you click on it, you can unclick. That's the thing that I don't understand. And I know I'm ranting right now at this point. It has nothing to do with this live show, but
and nothing to do with all of you, because we know you watch it.
Yeah, you guys are fine. But like sometimes you get these comments, and you're just looking at it, and you're like, "What?" Like, okay.
Exactly, Joy. Okay. Exactly saying, how can we get tired of unboxing? How, right? How? You should be excited. Excited. It could be a lot of oranges, but it's fine.
Yeah. It's yeah. At the end of the day, you control how much you watch. You control what you watch. So don't come and complain to us, okay? It has nothing to do with us. We're just posting them. But anyway, we know it's none of you, so you guys are good. But yeah, so yeah, it'll be exciting.
Yeah, next week. We don't have many more questions, right? Wow.
No.
Okay. We hope you enjoyed the collection. Actually, you know what? Let us know what. Okay, of all the 4 collections, so we showed you By the Pool, the men's watercolor, Gucci, Balenciaga, hacking. And what's the 4th one? Prada. Yeah. Which one do you like? Like, which one of the 4 really caught your eye and you're actually interested to see it? Well, the LV one is out already, but you know, like the other 2 at least.
I think the Prada is out too.
Oh, is it out? Yeah.
Yeah, it's available online, so I don't know. It should be available in store pretty soon, if not already. But the Gucci one will be out eventually, and although personally I'm very attracted to the collection, I won't buy anything. If anything, I'm more interested in that Papillon from LV. If they ever come back with the same bag, but in just plain, I don't need watercolor. I just need plain plain canvas or plain leather. That would be my choice. Yeah.
Apple saying Prada.
Yeah.
By the
By the pool.
pool. We'll go
Yeah.
by the pool. I think the by the pool is a very pretty.
It's a very
just
nice
pretty
collection.
yeah. And it's something that I can imagine using for a long time, like really, really into many, many years. I mean, it's supposed to be a forever piece, but it's something that the color palette is more forever soft, you know. Some color palettes are very trendy. To me, this color palette is just nice, subtle.
Yeah.
A lot of people like by the pool. We see Luann saying by the pool, Ella by the pool. Yeah. Watercolor. Watercolor.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The menswear was really nice. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not like a fan as in like I don't wear pastels, but I still love looking at it. That's why I really like the collection too.
Yeah. Awesome.
All right then. Thank you all so much for joining us today. Again, apology for the little kerfuffle. Actually, next time you guys see that happening again, let us know right away in the comments. The only thing is that I couldn't see the comments because I was already showing the slides. When I show the slides, it takes up my whole screen. But if you guys just keep at us and say, we can't see anything, then one of us, well, the other person who's not hosting should see the comments. So, but yeah. Thank you all so much. Again, next week is going to be on Kat's channel, so make sure to join us on Kat's channel next week. And if you're new to this show, I hope that you subscribe to both of us so that you don't miss any episodes. And yeah, we'll see you next week.
Yep.
Bye.